Hey, Jackie Ulmer here at cardsmakecash.com, and I wanted to give you an update on my weekly business building success journey. Part of my goal here is to share with you really what it takes to build a successful business. And I figured the best way to do that is just share with you how my business building journey goes. So I wanted to talk to you about last week's business adventures. Last week was a really fun, exciting week, but it was also a short week in many ways, and I'll share why with you. So I had to really double things up and make the most out of my time that was available. Now, I had the first part of the week to work on my business, so I spent that time doing the most productive things. I made initial phone calls to people who might be interested in using our online greeting card service and our gift sending service, and that included both businesses and personal contacts that I have, people for the product side of it as well as the business side of it, because I run into many entrepreneurial people who I never know. They might just be looking, and so it's my job to share with them what I do and let them know. So I spent the first part of the week making initial phone calls and then sending out cards and some gifts, and then I also followed up with prospects from previous weeks, made a couple of really great connections, and anticipate signing at least 2 new business builders up this week. We'll be following up on those shortly. And then I went on my company's incentive cruise. I actually won 2 slots on the company cruise. We just completed that. We were gone Friday to Monday, sailing down to Mexico, and it was great. I was able to bring one of my team leaders with me because I won 2 cruises, so I made the most of that. But while I was on the cruise ship, I made 2 very significant contacts, just chatting with people, getting to know them, finding out why they were on the cruise, what they did for a living, etc. And then when they asked me what I did, I shared some details with them, took a picture, have uploaded it to a card, and have sent it out to both of them, one of whom, her company sends out a lot of cards. She's very interested in streamlining the process and using our amazing tool to do that. So that was one great story. Now, while I was on the cruise, my team continued to grow because I have sponsored people into the business, and some of those leaders were out there building the business. So when I actually got back to port and checked my downline report, my business had grown by a couple of team partners who are out there now sharing the business as well. So that was exciting. Then when I got back onto U.S. soil on Monday morning, I had to head out straight and meet my daughter at her tennis match. She plays on the high school tennis team. Now, typically, I'm one of the drivers for that, but I couldn't drive on Monday because I was coming up from the Long Beach area and meeting up with her. So when I got there, and some people wanted to know why I didn't drive that day, but I was still at the meet, etc., I shared with them that I had actually been on a company incentive cruise that I had won through my company, because of course that creates conversation. And I was able to gather 2 great prospects who wanted to know more about what it is that I do, how I won the cruise, etc. And I just began talking to them, and in sharing what I do, what I quickly have learned to do is turn that around and ask them questions about what they do, get their contact information. So now I'll be following up with them. So that's a little bit about how my week went. It was very successful. The team grew, seeds were planted, potential business builders as well as customers will be coming in, and I'm going to be updating you even more in weeks to come about what it takes to build a successful business. And you'll see that you can have a real life, you can attend your children's sporting events, dance events, whatever it is, go on vacation, if you will, and still manage to create business growth as you do that. And then one other quick note I wanted to share. One of the beauties of going on that cruise is that while it didn't cost me anything to go, the company paid for it, I got thousands of dollars of personal one-on-one coaching from multi-million-dollar income producers that I would literally pay thousands for to have their time one-on-one. And yet I was able to get that right there on the cruise ship, laying out in the sun, sitting around at dinner, whatever it was. So these type of things are invaluable. And what I want to do is I want to bring you with me on the next trip that we take, which will be Hawaii in March. And if you want to know more about how to qualify for that and attend that trip with me, contact me through the contact form, fill out the comments section down below, whatever it is. I would love to get that information back to you. So it's Jackie Ulmer, cardsmakecash.com. Let's talk soon. Have a great day.